going to share more about the collective in a little bit. But first, I want to ask Matt Horn to come up here. He's going to join me on stage and tell us about the salad that you're currently enjoying during this first portion of the dinner. Matt, are you around? Where's Matt? Calling Matt Korn of the Schwann's Chef Collective. Yeah, so I can tell you a little bit about myself. This seems like a good time. So yes, I was born and raised in Park Rapids, Minnesota. It's at the very top of the Mississippi River. That's where the Mississippi starts. Headwaters of the nation, right? And the Schwann's truck was an absolute constant weekly feature at our house. I remember my brothers and I, we'd always call out, you know, Mom, Schwann's man's here. And it was always the yellow truck. And yeah, we would always come and get all of our stuff. And our favorite things were these little the root beer pops, which I think you still make, right? They're ridiculously good, and you can't find them anywhere else. So that was always on our order. And, you know, the Schwann's truck would always, hey, we found him. You know, we were starting to get a little worried about you. I was like, did he get lost?
No. Yeah, how could you get lost in this little tiny space, right?
I'm like calling your name in a stadium, but okay. It's okay.
I got a lot of empty seats here.
Okay, this is Matt Korn. He is the Schwann's Company corporate executive chef, and he's based in Minneapolis. He's been a member of the Schwann's Chef Collective. Minneapolis, give it up.
Yeah. West Bloomington.
He's from West Bloomington.
Okay.
And he's been a member of the collective since its induction in 2015. He focuses on trend research, sales and marketing support, and product development.
Among other things, yeah.
Among other things. And tonight he made your salad. So,
yeah, so
Matt, please tell us about it.
Well, you touched on trends, and we do a lot of front-end development for the company, exploratory and scoping and trends and flavors. The dish you have in front of you is kind of an embodiment of that. We have elements of whimsy and nostalgia.
You have a fried squash flower on there.
Yes, we do.
That's a beautiful thing. The squash blossom.
So late summer, it's all about your plants and gardens are going to seed and bloom.
Yeah.
A lot of times those get discarded, not used. But for here, we're focusing that as the main ingredient for the salad. So micro squash with the blossom. Inside the blossom is a cheese curd. So we're kind of doing a riff or a spin on the State Fair cheese curd. So it's a tempura fried cheese curd in a blossom on a bed of microgreens. The edible blooms in the bed of greens, reminiscent of some football, you know.
Some team. Maybe some purple and gold.
A lot of purple and gold, right?
Yeah.
And then it's dotted with ice wine vinegar from Canada. This is a 20-year-old ice wine vinegar. That's been in a barrel since 1997. Think of this as like aged balsamic, only from the north.
So that's when like the grapes freeze on the vine, and then they let the juice drip out, and then they make a vinegar out of it?
Yeah, so they actually harvest the grapes at night while they're frozen.
At night.
Press them, and then take it past the winemaking stage into a vinegar, age it on oak for 20 years. So a lot of different components, salt, vinegar, richness, a lot of acidity. The last two ingredients are a Black Mission roasted fig and a Schwann's home service dark cherry that we've pickled.
Nice.
So there's, in the pickle of that cherry, there's going to be some heat, some herbs, but all that kind of plays together to kind of cut through the fat of the tempura blossom.
I love that idea of pickling frozen fruit. That's so cool.
Yeah, frozen food company. Frozen
why
food,
not?
frozen vegetables work out so beautiful for this.
No, actually, because they were already kind of, once they're frozen and then they're defrosted, they're already kind of softer, and they would take the pickle better. That's a cool idea.
Absolutely.
I like that. I'm going to steal that, okay?
So enjoy your Forest Curse. We've got quite a bit coming, so.
I have one
Bon
more
appetit.
question for you.
Yes.
I want to ask you, what's it like for you to be part of the Schwann's Chef Collective? How has this experience been?
It's like every day is a different, in the office. It's like playing chef without worrying about labor cost and food cost.
Yeah.
We get to.
Did you hear that? His bosses. He doesn't care about
No,
cost,
I'm kidding.
okay?
No, I mean, we get
Just
to interact
saying.
with some of the best chef minds in the country every year. So it's
I'm
it's
just teasing you.
it's like I get to keep my day job and have fun with with some of the best talent around the country. So it's a dream job.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Enjoy.
Salad's beautiful. Thank you.